Hello, my name is Monji Mabuza. I'm from Johannesburg South in Region G, a place called Tembelike, which is situated in Ward A. So today I'm going to talk about the corruption that is happening at our local government. I'm a community facilitator for a national campaign called Asivikelane. So what we do in Asivikelane, we advocate for basic services. Let me talk about the birth of Asivikelane. Asivikelane was born during the time of COVID-19 when there was a lockdown around 2020. So people were not able to receive services properly. People not getting water because the contractors were relaxed. People not getting their toilets drained because the contractors were relaxed. So in Asivikelane, we made our own system to indicate where a service is doing well or a service is doing bad. And then this whereby we get an indication whether the service is supposed to be on green or it's supposed to be on orange or on red. So when it is on red, that is whereby we go to the municipal offices to indicate to say, okay, in Ward 8, in this area, the service is doing very bad. Some of the positive outcomes that we received after we started talking to the municipality, they started clearing waste in time, and they started providing water to the residents regularly and adequately as possible. They started draining toilets as much needed. Those were the first positive outcome. In the G, there's two types of sanitation system. Most of the areas in Region G are VIP toilets and then some are chemical toilets. So you find that the chemical toilet system, their toilets are in a very bad condition because you find them, they are very damaged. The doors are not working. When wind comes, when there's a lot of wind, they get tipped over and they cause further damage. Some of them, they don't have roofs. Some of them, they don't have doors. They ended up procrastinating, saying that in order for them to fix, they need to allocate a contract for that, which means we have to wait for a financial year. And we also raised that in our community-based plannings and also send our comments in our IDPs. When coming to the VIP toilets, we raised that and then they only said to us, must go to housing because without housing, proclaiming Tembelishi or formalizing Tembelishi, there is nothing that they can. And then when you go to housing, they point us back at Johannesburg Water, telling us that the people that are responsible for it is Johannesburg Water. And then we end up not knowing where to go because they are pointing fingers at each other. And then we make means asking to meet up with them all in one room together so that we can speak something solid, and have a way forward. But that hasn't happened as yet. About 2 years now, us making that request, but it hasn't happened. We've been applying pressure on government because we often look at their tender document and look at the tender specification. So in some of the tender specifications, we pick up some of the things that they are not doing on the field when you are physically verifying. And then we go back to make some negotiation with the municipal offices that are there. And then we put pressure by pointing out the specifications that they are not meeting. If they are not maybe providing twice a week, and if the contract says they're supposed to provide water twice a week, we end up negotiating or advocating around there. It has improved some things, a lot of.
But you still have to keep pushing because if you don't keep focusing, then is it going to go back?
Yes, it's going to go back. There'll be a lot of fallback because the councillor won't be having someone to support him. And then the residents won't be informed about the services that are happening around or some information that is just belonging to them that they are supposed to be aware of.